The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Wave.
Here we are at Science Central.
Yeah.
Science Central is a hands-on science center, mainly focused for children, but we really incentivize being hands-on, ripping, tearing apart stuff, because learning is about being hands-on, being physical with things. So that's basically Science Central.
What's your hours when people can come?
Yeah, so we are open from Wednesday to Sunday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are 10 to 4. On Saturday, it's 10 to 5. And then on Sunday, it's 12 to 5.
Very good. And what's your name?
My name is Colton. I'm the Visiting Services Manager as well as the Volunteer Manager.
Thank you so much. Now, what's going on here?
Lincoln, come here.
Make electricity?
Huh?
Making electricity?
You? That's what that is doing. You turn that, use those gears. You should be spinning this, right?
Uh-huh.
And which creates electricity.
Very good. Cool.
That spins that middle.
Look at him go. Look at him.
Spinning your gears.
Okay, very good. You make a lot of electricity.
It is.
You have to have these in your house so you don't have to electric them.
Right. Right.
That's a strong magnet, isn't it? And go try to push that down.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
What, one hand, two hands?
No, you can do all you want. Yeah, very good. All right.
Hey, buddy.
Strong magnet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Let's see the kids playing.
This particular satellite is using infrared. So I'll spin it around. Everyone can see the planet. Oh, right there, all the way up, there's the typhoon, excuse me, the hurricane that just hit California. I'm going to slide backwards in time. And I'm going to spin around. Directly over the shadow of my finger, you can see that purple and blue circle. That's the hurricane that hit California and then moved into Nevada and a couple of the other surrounding states. And if I carry forward to right now, I'll spin it around so we can see every single storm that's on the planet right now. And there are some storms. Take a look at the Atlantic, which is directly behind me now. And I'll spin around so you can see a couple of the storms that are currently forming in the Atlantic. At least one of them is a hurricane. And as I heard earlier today, they're trying to figure out if it's going to hit Boston, New York, DC. They're not exactly sure at this point. But you can see that in the Atlantic. It's directly over my shoulder as I walk around. In addition to being able to show data sets of Earth sciences, we also have access to imagery or data sets from NASA. So let's take a look at our closest neighbor in space. What's this?
The moon!
This is the moon, you got it. I'm going to spin it around. You can see those darker areas, the lighter areas, impact craters where comets and asteroids and meteors would hit the moon. The moon doesn't have an atmosphere. Here on Earth, we're really lucky. We've got an atmosphere. Most of that material gets burned up by our atmosphere due to friction. The moon doesn't have an atmosphere. The stuff just hits the moon and an explosion of stuff all over the surface. Now, as I'm walking around, you'll notice there are no Transformer alien bases on the moon. There are no Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon pyramids on the moon. But wouldn't it be awesome if there were? All right, who can tell me what this is? Mars, yeah, you got it. Mars is red because it has rust on the surface. Iron oxide, rust, fancy word for it. Mars does have a very slight atmosphere, but it's not enough still to protect Mars from impacts from comets, meteors, asteroids. So you can see that it too is just pummeled with material. We also have access to biological information. So let's find, here we go, bird migrations in the Western Hemisphere. I'll spin it around so people can see it. And you'll see these tiny little spots moving. Those were birds that were caught. A radio band was put on your foot and a transmitter. And you'll notice that they're going both north and south, depending upon the season. Migrating north, migrating south, going with the seasons. What else do we have that we can show? A couple years ago, 2020, was a pretty significant year for hurricanes. And you can see the hurricanes that were in the Atlantic and the Pacific throughout 2020. Right now we're at May. These clouds are white because, again, this particular satellite was imaging those satellites with a particular screen to be able to see this color. The other one saw purple and blue. There's crystal ball that just went across the United States. Someone is trying to get in touch with me. And of course, we have to finish up. I'm going to come back to our own planet the blue marble, the one planet in our solar system that's hospitable enough for us to live on, for life to live on. Think about it. We live on a pretty rough, nasty, breathing, living planet with volcanoes, typhoons, hurricanes, earthquakes. But of all the planets in our solar system, it's still the safest and nicest one for us to have life. Hey, I want to thank you guys for coming to Science Central, spending a couple of minutes as I showed you, I don't know, not even 10 of the about 1,000 images that we have access to. We're going to do another program in about 10, 11 minutes if you wanted to see some other imagery. If not, thanks for coming. Have a great day today, guys.
There's a giant slide in here somewhere.
You can't.
Well, they're moving, buddy. You can come out and go in a different
Now, what is that supposed to
Hold on.
If I have money, then that isn't a problem. How much is it? You do it slowly work. Oh, I think I can do options here.
Because of my decision to donate. No.
Over here singing the bone song, you know, the head bone connected to the neck bone, and we just couldn't find the head bone, you know, we are searching for it, but we just trying to figure out what these parts are.
Really understand it?
Oh yeah, she understands, she is helping me with the song and all, but we was just going through the bone parts, trying to figure out what they are, you know. She's
What's your name? What's your name?
Amelia.
What do you think of this? Do you understand the bones?
Tell me what these are. Neck bone.
Neck bone. Wow, how'd you know that's a neck bone?
Because it kind of feels like a neck bone.
Okay, very good.
It's really
What's
tiny.
that? What's those big bones there? Do you know that?
Femur.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Good job. Okay. Is this the first time you ever came here?
Yeah.
Is it? It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I bet you're coming back, huh?
And on the moon. Yay! But there's a problem. Your lander navigation system messed up and you missed the moon base. So now you have to take a hike across the surface of the moon to get back to the safety of the moon base. There's some supplies on your lander. So you'll get a set of supplies, you'll get a set, I'm assuming you carry all kinds of things. But you can only carry 5 things with you. So you have to choose 5 cards out of the whole set to take with you on your trip across the moon. So think carefully. What are the 5 most important cards to take with you? And don't worry about the number up here. That means there are 5 gallons of water, but it still just counts as 1 card. So you can choose 5 different cards. survive on the moon? You got your 5? Yep. All right. Now we just have to wait on them. Because I'll give you what the NASA scientists chose, but if I tell you, you're going to hear the answer right away. Give them a second to think. You sure you don't want to change your mind on it?
Nope, I don't want to change my mind on anything.
All right. You seem pretty certain.
I feel like I only missed one.
Well, if you missed one, which one would you swap out? If you could bring
I
one
would probably swap out first aid kit though.
for what?
I have no idea actually.
Okay. Those are your 5?
Yes.
All right, so this is what NASA said they would take. Some of the scientists over there. Number 1 was the oxygen. You got to have air. You got to be able to breathe. Number 2 was the water. You need to have something to drink. You don't want to dehydrate. Number 3 is kind of an odd one. Number 3 was the star map. Because on the moon, a magnetic compass isn't going to work. There's no magnetic field. But the stars are the same as you see on Earth. So you can see, okay, that's north, that's south, and you won't be going around in circles. Number 4 was the food packets. If it's going to be a long hike, you need some energy. And they said their 5th one would be the radio to call for help. So you got that one too. After that, they said number 6 was the rope to get over craters and rocks and things. And then number 7 was the first aid kit if people get injured. After that, parachute, you can use that as a shade from the sun. And the life raft, maybe put supplies in there, drag it along, and then the flares would be down there. But they figured if you had the radio, the flares might not be quite as important. So, you got your oxygen, you got your water, you got your radio. I think you probably would have survived, but you've got 3, you've got 4 of the top 5. I think you both did pretty well here, so good job. If you
Tell us what you're doing here.
They want to know if you can practice full pace. Scientists are trying to figure out what happened 10,000 years ago, and the chart lists some evidence that they've collected. And so you got to decide what you believe. You've got to see what happened that caused the extinction of these mastodons. And some say it's the humans, some say it's the climate, and some say they were affected with tuberculosis. It could have been a combination of all.
Exactly. Was it? How do you eat that, you know?
Oh, I know how to do it.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Good job. Tell us about that coin. Do you know anything about it?
They used it as money a long time ago.
Okay, very good. But it's really interesting how it's got a hole in it.
I know.
Yeah, and a blind person can tell just how much money it is.
Really?
Or because if it's two coins the same size, they got different kind of holes in them. Okay, see this one? Okay, these are about the same size as these, aren't they? These are 50-cent pieces, right? Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn these into those.
What?
Yes, okay. Those with the holes in them, these are solid. I'm going to turn them into those, okay? Watch. 1, 2.
You flipped that.
See that?
Wait. Wait. Flip them over.
You're pretty smart, I tell you. So look at this. Isn't that amazing? Look how that
Oh
goes.
my God! They're magnets.
They are magic, aren't they? You can flip them over and make them into a coin, right?
You're a trickster.
I trickster. You want to trick me with them? Okay, you put these in your hand and you got put them like that so they go together. Okay.
So
Like that.
this part doesn't show that.
Yeah, right. You got it? Okay. There. Okay. See the coin? She's actually going to turn these two coins into these kind. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
Look at that. Show them the hole. Show them the hole over here. Yeah, see that? Wow. Now she's going to turn them back into the 50-cent pieces. Watch this. Take your time. Turn them over. Turn them over like this, and then put that in the hole like that.
Oh.
Like that.
Yay!
See, look at that. See, she turned them back into the 50-cent pieces. See that? So she can do magic. Very good.
Is that a real one?
Huh? That's a real one. But these are fake ones, okay?
Those are trickster ones.
Yeah, these are ones we trick with them. Okay, I'll show you something else.
Are you a magician?
I'm a real magician. I have a TV show, and you're actually going to be on the TV show.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
I'm gonna watch myself on YouTube.
That's what you're going to do. That's where it's at. Look at this box, okay? See how it's empty? Put your finger in there. See how it's empty? Check it out. You want to check it out too? See that? Empty, right? I'll do this. See? It's empty, right? Then here's the lid. Take a look at the lid. Make sure it's not a trick lid. Okay? Okay?
Wait,
Okay.
can they check that box? Oh, I thought this gets that.
Very good, very good. You're looking at things. What's your name? Huh?
Kellen.
Kellen? Okay. Kellen, I'm going to have you guard this box for me. Empty box. I'm going to just put your hand out like this and then put your hand on it. Just leave it like that. Don't let me get in that box, okay? Now here I have some cards. So, see all the different cards?
Yes.
Pick any card you want. Just one of them.
I know this.
She's gonna pick one. Okay, you got one?
I think
You
I
want-
know this
Okay, you
kind
want a
of
different one or you want to keep that one?
different.
Okay, put it back and get a different one. Yeah. That one? You want that one? You want a different one? We'll keep that one?
This one.
Okay.
Which one is it? Can I see it? Okay. Don't let him see it.
Okay. This is called a Sharpie pen.
I know.
It actually writes on these cards. You can write on that card anything you want, okay? What you're doing is making that a very special card. You gotta get to keep that card. Okay, you gotta get to keep that card, okay? So you can put your name, you can draw a picture of a house or whatever you want. Whatever you're doing, you're making that a very special card that I have to show her card because you don't even know what's in there, do you? I don't either. So I have to show that card to her.
I'm gonna change it. Oh, I see what she's doing.
Okay, I'll let you hold these cards.
Now can I see what you did?
Okay. Put this one on top for now. Okay.
And then shuffle them?
No, I'm gonna show you something. Okay, do you ever watch any detective shows? Okay, detective show. What's your favorite?
I've read Sherlock Holmes.
You what?
I've read Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. Okay. On Sherlock Holmes, there's a term called forensic evidence. What that means is I had a glass here in front of me and put my hand on that. Sherlock Holmes would say, Jerry Armstrong, that's me. Touch that glass because he can prove it because my fingerprints are on that glass, right? You actually touch that card, you probably even put your fingerprints on it. But that card should still feel like all the rest of the cards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle these as long as you want me to shuffle. Okay? You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
There? Okay. Now I'm going to put these behind my back and try to find your cards of all the cards that's in here, okay? Magicians are supposed to be fast, aren't they? We'll see how fast I can find your card, okay? It's done. Your card's right on top.
What?
Can I see it? Oh my heavens. How did that happen?
That fast, it came right on top. Isn't that something? I'll shuffle these again, you say when to stop.
Stop.
Stop there? Okay. I'll put these behind my back, try to find your card again.
I know where it was.
Do you? Okay.
It's on your very bottom.
Alright, we'll see, okay? I think I'm having a little harder time. I think I found it. Very good. Okay, I got it. Okay. Pick the cards. Should be right on top. No, it's not. How about the next one? No, that's not it.
It's on the very-
Doesn't have your picture on it. I have it out in case that happens. Did you take the lid off of that box? See the card in there?
What?
It's in that box.
What?
Is that your card? Let's see. Look at this. See?
Oh my God! How?
Oh my heavens.
How?
That's magic, isn't it? You can keep that card.
A magician never tells their secrets.
That's right. That's right.
Some people say all their secrets is under their sleeve.
You know something? You're right. That's a lot of times that happens like that. Okay. Thank you very much. Tell us your names.
Sophia Evelyn, Sophia,
Sophia.
and Keller.
This is magic. Thank you very much.
So I get to keep this card?
Yes, you keep that.